everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm an adult. Is anybody else here an adult? Yeah. I'm an adult, but I'm really bad at logic. I make quick assumptions really easily. It can be fun, like the time that I saw a large dog wearing a striped sweater and thought it was a city zebra. But it can also be scary, like the time that I saw two people riding a bicycle and thought it was a human spider. I'm the oldest child in my family. The best part about being the oldest is obvious. I am naturally more organized, punctual, and responsible. The only drawback is it can be really hard to shop for someone who has their whole life so together. Last year, my brother, the actuary, asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I told him, same thing I want every year, a pony and a sense of purpose. He bought me a how-to guide on adulting instead. Yeah, did you know that you can become an adult in only 468 easy steps? It's true, they sell it at Urban Outfitters. Stop shopping at Urban Outfitters. I still want a pony though, so I'm writing my own book to raise funds. It's called Adulting, The Power of Suggestion. How to hint that you're an adult in one easy step. I'm a slob. Yeah. The worst part about being a slob is the chaos. The best part are the excuses I invent to justify my life. I can't organize my papers. If I could find my important documents easily, I will never hone my skills as an amateur detective. Why would I put my dirty clothes in a laundry basket? That would totally fuck up the whole fabric ocean aesthetic. If I don't leave my dishes in the sink for at least a week, the forks and the spoons will never be friends. So, I'm an adult, but I'm afraid of the dentist. Does anybody else hate the dentist? Yeah? Woo! Yeah, there's one thing I like about the dentist though, and that's the signage. You know, giant teeth with teeth. Yeah. But that's also something I hate about the dentist, because you know they're just trying to trick you. They're like, oh, how should we get more people in here? I know, we'll draw a smile on part of your smile. Guys, that is how we advertise things to babies. Which is exactly how I behave when I go to the dentist. I didn't get my first cavity until I was 26. I know, yeah. I had grown up assuming that having a cavity was like showering every day, something for other people. Yeah. So you can imagine my surprise when my dentist, a former fraternity bro I found through Groupon, ended the visit by telling me, your teeth look great, you only have 2 cavities. This was a revelation. Because until this moment, I did not believe in the existence of parallel universes. But that was the only logical explanation. How else could I be sitting in a room with someone who said that I have 2 cavities when I live in a world where I have 0? I have a sweet tooth, you might have guessed, Miss Rotting Teeth, right here. Yeah. And I'll eat just about anything with chocolate in it. But I'm one of those annoying people who, if you offer me dessert, is like, I'm sorry, does that have nuts in it? Do you know? Does anyone know? Ingredient list? Anyone? Yeah? That's right. You thought there was something glamorous about me, but you couldn't put your finger on it. I have a peanut allergy. Yeah. The only solace in having a deadly food allergy is that food cannot jump off your plate and follow you home. The peanut industry, however, has decided to change this with the invention of Mr. Peanuts. Mr. Peanut, a peanut playfully disguised as a snobby rich person, is growing more and more human with each passing year. Today, he holds the distinction of being the only major food allergy to be voiced by none other than Robert Downey Jr. This is like if the bread industry decided to create a playful animation of gluten and wanted more life breathed into it by Academy Award-winning actress Meryl Streep. You know who else Robert Downey Jr. is known for? Iron Man. That's right. Yeah. Another rich dude who is secretly indestructible. I'm not dumb. I can see what you're trying to say, Hollywood. But I refuse to live in fear. It will never be a fair and just world until Mr. Peanut's foe is also given life. That's why I will not rest until there are commercials starring animated EpiPens voiced by none other than Morgan Freeman.